Hi, Thrifty Tim here with reading update, and also, of course, we're now into March Mystery Madness, so I don't want to forget that. So what I'm this is my reading update, and at the beginning of March Mystery Madness is pretty much what it is. So first, so I did finish a couple books. Books. The first one I finished on, I think it was Friday or Saturday, and the other was this morning. But the first book is Oliver Bright's Search by Edward Stratemeyer, and this book follows this book was written by Edward Stratemeyer. It's a public domain book, a public domain children's book. This was the second book in this series written by Edward Stratemeyer. It's in the late 1800s, early 1900s. And it's about Oliver Bright, a 16-year-old boy. His name's Oliver Bright, and it's just him and his father. And his father was wealthy, and Oliver is getting ready to go to, has been preparing for college. Well, then his dad brings him aside and to have a talk with him, to let him know that, hey, they're broke. That Oliver won't be able to go to college because his dad had invested some money in make some investments in a gold mine in Colorado called the Aurora Mine, and he never heard back or saw anything coming from them. So he figures that somebody's been stealing the money from him, but without it, Oliver won't be able to go to college. And so Oliver doesn't want, figures, hey, that he's going to try to find this guy, and the guy that took his dad, stole from his dad, and so he figures he's going to go to New York, and he was pawning off his watch, and I can't I can't remember what. I think it's like a pin or something that has a diamond in it or something like that. One way he's pawning them off so he could afford to take a steamer or steamboat to up to San Francisco, where he'd start the search. Well, before he goes, he tells his best friend Gus about it, and Uh, yeah, there's somebody being noisy outside right now. So, well, anyway, but Richard doesn't tell his dad. He just disappears and leaves, and sends a telegraph from New York telling his dad what he's doing. Well, but when he was about to catch the train, he could tell, thought he heard somebody following him, and he does some looking around, and it's his friend Gus who's running away from home because him and his dad had a big fight and stuff, and so Gus said that he's going to go with Oliver. Well, they go to New York, and they're looking around, and Oliver wanted to check if he could find anything about this guy that has stole the money, and lo and behold, when he was looking around, he came across a place where he saw the guy. He met the guy only once, but he remembered what he looked like, and he saw him, but then he tries going after him, but the guy disappears, and so Oliver knows he's on the right track. But they're going around talking about it, and they run into the other guy that's trying to get onto the steamer they're going on to, that guy named Mr. Wyland, and it ends up he's trying to find this guy too, because this guy swindled money out of him also, and so these are these are pretty much the adventures and misadventures that they have along the way. Like I said, it's a book written for children, so it's not too bad of a book. Okay, so that's a first one I finished. The one I finished this morning is The Amazing Adventures of Letitia Carberry by Mary Roberts Rinehart. Mary Roberts Rinehart is known for her mystery novels and stuff, but this one's a little different, and this one's in a series. There's only 2 series she did. The first one I had told you about last month, and so this is where the first book in the other series, and there is some mystery to it, but it's about Letitia Carberry and her friends Aggie and Lizzie, and this is written in a first person view, with Lizzie being the narrator of it, and they live they're around late 40s, early 50s, and these are just like I said in the other one, they're adventures and misadventures, you could say, in this. It's humorous, there's humor in it, and there's also some mystery to it, but it's more it's better with the humorous stuff, and so both these books that I liked, And so, with that said, it's I need to time to go to what I'm now, what I'm reading now, and so the first book I'll talk about is it's Crime and Punishment. I didn't really get much. And it's I forgot the name of the lady that transcribed it, but it's she had done a translator's preface to it, talking about and telling about Fyodor Dostoevsky's life and stuff, and what this book so I haven't really gone to the other part of the rest of the book, so I haven't started it yet, so I can't really tell what it's about, but I had several appointments, doctor's appointments and stuff last week, and then today I had a couple of appointments. But now I'll be able to now I'll be starting these books this week, and hopefully I'll be able to get all the books done, most of the books done that I showed in my TBR. And the second book that I'm reading, I'm just reading 2 books at a time now during this month, especially with that Crime and Punishment being a bigger book. And the other book I'm reading is The Crime of the Boulevard by Jules who I can't really pronounce that last name, but it's French. And it's also translated into English, but I'm just doing this for one on another continent. And so like I said, I haven't read anything from this yet, so that's so. Those are the books that I read, and what I'm starting to read, and to let you know, what I'm doing every Wednesday this month is I'll be doing a live stream, but it's at I call it the March Mystery Madness midday live stream. It's at noon Central Time here in the United States. So that will be that will be 1 o'clock in the Eastern Time Zone in the U.S. and 10 a.m. on the Pacific Time Zone, and I know that England and Western Europe is 5 or 6 hours later than us, so a lot of you will probably be getting home from work around that time. So I'll go if you can come and join in. I know I did this last year, and a lot of I was the only guy in there, but women that came, that they liked chatting with me about books. That's what it is. We just chat about the mysteries we're reading and stuff, and it's fun seeing what the other people are reading. I'll and okay. Well, I'll be but that's on Wednesday at noon. See, tomorrow at noon, this one that I do, that's on every Tuesday. I do that year round, and I talk more about my music collection and movies I've been watching and stuff. Then this book. So yes, I talk about what I'm reading on there, but if you're interested in any of that, you can come in and join in on that also. Well, that's all I have for today. So until next time, take it easy and keep on reading.